The reason why we're doing it again is because you look low energy.
No. I sounded low energy.
Now you sound, you look, you are, you were. Yeah. You were the one talking, so you just...
Yeah, you look like you're talking. Today's topic, women hitting men. It might not look like a very serious issue, but men make up anywhere from 29 to 40% of all domestic abuse victims.
Reported.
That's right.
Here are the statistics for female victims of domestic violence.
We know that every 15 seconds a woman is battered.
But how often is a man battered by a woman in the United States? Well, the number is the same, every 15 seconds. At least according to Richard Gellis. Gellis is considered one of the country's leading experts on domestic violence. He has made a career of talking to victims and perpetrators, and what he's discovered is that
the women are as likely to initiate the violence as the men.
And what I want to do today is kind of look at the culture that allows for that to happen and for men to be underrepresented when it comes to this issue. So I decided to interview some people and ask them if they were cool with hitting their partners.
You did that?
Hell yeah, nigga. I'm going to ask them all kinds of questions.
Shit.
Let's go. Wow.
See? High energy is what I'm talking about.
Anyways, can you not scream in my ears? Can you not? All of this? It's too much.
No.
No?
No comment. I don't know. No.
No, like I'm too easygoing.
No.
So then we decided to ask the exact same question to women.
Oh boy.
Hit them, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
You ever like done the little love tap thing where you just...
More like a love slap in the face.
Oh, what?
Slap dash in the face.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What?
Is that not normal or something?
Jesus Christ.
When you just like frustrate me, piss me off, I get nervous. Buff.
Definitely, that's happened. Women that I've been with that just, yeah, exactly that. They get overly frustrated and like get mad, so just give a tap as an answer, not really talk it out, which is kind of stupid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
One time it was like right after we were having sex, like I just finished, and we were just lying there for a second, and I was trying to actually like compliment her, but I guess it was a weird compliment because I was saying how like I loved how she like grabbed on the sheets and like squeezed her fingers, and I kind of like imitated what she did, and she just slapped me full on across the face, like full slap, and I was like, what the fuck? She's like, don't imitate what I do when I have sex.
No, like you can't be aggressive towards
Why not though?
Like female.
No. I'm a girl.
No. They better not.
Why not?
I don't know. I kind of have a double standard for that.
How so?
I feel like I just drop any guy who would even pretend to slap me in the face.
Okay.
But I'm totally cool with slapping them in the face. I've done that to many people.
I don't understand. I don't understand, bitch. Don't understand. I don't understand, bitch.
I think they would be surprised how many women engage in physical violence.
The Sacramento program is one of just a handful of anger management programs in the U.S. targeted toward women who abuse their male partners.
You think that can't nothing happen to you. I mean, you just can go through life and do it and hit and slap and punch. And
I thought it was really cool to be a tough guy.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Defend yourself.
Hypocrisy aside, the reason why women believe they should not get hit back by men is even more ridiculous.
Yup.
No circumstance to hit a girl unless your life is in danger. When it comes to physical strength, they're not equal. When it comes to physical strength, they're not equal.
Strength difference. Strength difference is the reason, right?
Yes.
Because the man is stronger than the woman, therefore you cannot hit the woman. But strength difference doesn't work. If it did, I could just hire some niggas, some midgets. And every time somebody pisses me off, I send the midgets to beat that nigga up. Whap! And if they try to hit back, I'm like, leave the hobbits alone. There's strength difference. It's not about strength. It's just very simple. It's the same reason when the Titanic is sinking, all you ladies get to leave with the kids while us men have to stay on the boat and die, right? Apparently, we decided years and years ago that women's lives were made to be protected and were more valuable than men somehow, right? So that idea of gender roles is still very pervasive. We expect men to live by the rules of the past, but when it comes to women, that's not necessarily the case. If you try to impose gender roles on girls, they start to freak out. But I just wish I could go to one of my ex-girlfriends and just be like, Stephanie, I know you a straight A's kind of
Why you use Stephanie though? You know, that's my girlfriend. Hold on.
Okay.
Give me 2 seconds.
You're about to experience a nigga moment.
Why the fuck you have to use Stephanie when you went out with her song?
So I want to go up to
You don't use Steffi. How about you don't use anything that starts with an S?
You look like a Steffi.
Yes, so what?
So?
Use something else, like someone you really go out with, like a Paul.
Wait, you think you're the only one who
Like
dated
a-
a fucking Stephanie?
Like a Steve or something.
I dated Stephanie too.
Yeah, no you didn't.
Yeah, I did. Stephanie
Probably didn't.
Deschamps. Oh, see, I pulled out that last name to seem legit, nigga.
What? You don't even know.
Yeah. Pull up some pictures too if you want to see later. Hey.
I was taught if any man ever says anything to me that's inappropriate, I get to slap him.
I can't think of anything bad enough. And Hollywood teaches that lesson too.
The latitude that women get is more substantial. They have a greater free fire zone.
Sometimes I go to YouTube and I watch girls that get hit back.
She looks like she got hit with a subwoofer.
No. No. She wasn't ready. She wasn't ready.
The physical and the psychological repercussions of being abused by your partner as a man is just as elevated as if it was for a woman.
Yep.
The big difference is we have extreme large amounts of funding that go to women who are beaten by their partners. Even though men make up to 40% of all domestic abuse victims, they get less than 4% of funding. So there's definitely a discrepancy in the way our society views it, how serious the problem is, and how we allocate funds to the issue.
Some say even our nation's lawmakers have looked the other way. Back in 1994, Congress passed the Violence Against Women Act, or VAWA. It's $1.6 billion tax dollars. People we talked with all agree that VAWA has done good things for women, but most say it has done little or nothing for men. One Justice Department official told us flat out, quote, "The program is designed to assist women." And take a look at this Justice Department document obtained by Fox 5. It acknowledges that for the purposes of VAWA, the department refers to, quote, "victims as women and perpetrators as men." So if there are men who are victims of domestic violence, it seems that there would be shelters to house those men. But we searched the whole country and found just one domestic violence shelter that accepts men. We found it here in the middle of the California desert.
And what I'm trying to say is that even if I champion the cause that I believe that women should not get hit, that does not mean we have to ignore the other side and forget these people, because then their experience is even more marginalized. You see what I'm saying?
Equal rights, feel me?
That's right.
Catherine Q. Becker is accused of cutting off her husband's penis with a knife, taking his penis and throwing it into the garbage disposal. Police say Becker attacked him because he filed for divorce. She's being held. She goes, that'll teach him.
I don't know why he filed for divorce. I don't know what was going on between them. However, I do think it's quite fabulous. I mean, can you just imagine that thing whizzing around the disposal? It's like hysterical.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not even that upset by the joke. I'm not, because I say foul shit on a regular basis. What really pisses me off, remember Don Imus? You know who Don Imus was?
Yeah.
He got on the radio and he said,
So I watched the basketball game last night between a little bit of Rutgers and Tennessee, the women's final. That's some rough girls from Rutgers, man. They got tattoos and some hardcore hoes. That's some nappy-headed hoes there, I'm going to tell you that now. Nappy-headed hoes. Nappy-headed hoes.
and lost his job the next day. That these ladies can get on live television and talk about the fact that a man lost his penis and may not survive, and they can laugh about it. We want to talk about some genital mutilation, you know what I'm saying? South Sudan, how you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When they cut the clitoris.
Yeah, when they cut the clitoris,
Put that in the box.
you ain't gonna be flicking no beans, boo-boo. It's a dry harvest. Okay, in Game of Thrones, there's this character named Varys. And Varys is a eunuch. And a eunuch is essentially a person whose penis has been cut off from a young age.
Yes.
Okay? Now here's the thing. Everybody dies in Game of Thrones, but this Varys character refuses to die. And I'm like, nigga, you ain't got no dick. Why are you still fighting to live? You should have been one of the first characters to die. And people are like, well, but he still got his balls. And I'm like, that's even worse.
Yeah.
That's like having a gun with no ammunition. What the
That's
fuck
like
is the
having
point?
ammunition with no gun.
Men cannot hit women, period.
You don't know other people's trauma. You don't know what they've been through in their life. For you to just insert yourself physically in other people's bubble is a big risk that you're taking. And to think that there's no repercussions when you take those risks is is ridiculous. Society should not protect you for you being an asshole. You know what I'm saying? I agree. Men should not hit women. I feel like women should hit men. People shouldn't hit people. That's
Period.
all it comes down to.
Never.
That's what equality is all about. The fact that we treat each other with respect and understand each other's boundaries. I would never go up to preach and start hitting him when I get frustrated.
You better not.
Girls I've dated have come up to me and just hit me like this when they get frustrated. And I'm like, where do you get off getting into my bubble like that when you are upset about something? Why can't you just communicate? Why are you so lazy that you think it's okay to take control of the situation by hitting me? Every time a girl's done that, I've checked it. I said, you hit me again, I'll slap you so hard across the face you're gonna wish you didn't. And girls don't stare at me. They're gonna look at me like this.
Yeah. Did you just say that?
And they're gonna look to see how serious I am. And it's only when they realize that I'm serious that they stop. And it's because us men, we understand those boundaries. We never think of crossing them. While women, because you guys have this carte blanche, you guys are a little bit like dictators. We give you an inch, you go a mile. And that, look, my thing is, I just wish people would stop hitting people, right? Where we learn to communicate with our words, become better communicators, and from that point, we can better coexist. I think this whole thing about hitting people when we feel frustrated and emotionally like angry, it's lazy. And I just want to see us do better. So that's pretty much it for me.
Great point. What you think?
Pussy! Alright, so that's it for today's video. If you guys like that, be sure to like, subscribe, Facebook, YouTube. Well, we don't put everything on Facebook because YouTube's our main bitch. Follow us on Instagram, all that good stuff. We got a Patreon page, so if you want to donate a little bit of money, you know, give us a little some. Then we do a little some. No, we don't do that. I definitely went the wrong direction.
Yeah.
But that's it. So, you know, thanks.
Holler.
$1 makes me holler, honey.